So you want to move to Hawaii on a budget. When people think of Hawaii, palm trees, beautiful waterfalls, green, lush mountains, and beaches with clear blue water are the first things to come to mind. Thousands of people visit Hawaii each year, and many want to move there as well, due to these characteristics as well as a relatively low crime rate. For the most part, real estate can be very expensive and out of reach for many. However, one can find very cheap land depending on where you live in Hawaii. Hawaii is paradise on earth, but there is literally one area in Hawaii that can be hell on earth. Do not move to this area. Do not build a house in this area. This leads us to the Big Island of Hawaii, which is known for its diverse climates and landscapes. But there is one place on the Big Island that you may want to reconsider moving to. This is the most dangerous place to live in Hawaii, and I'm not talking about crime either. I am talking about the threat of constant volcanic activity within a lifetime in this area of the Big Island. While Kona and the west part of the Big Island are under threat of Mauna Loa and Hualalai volcanoes, Kilauea's East Rift Zone, however, is one of the most volcanically active places on the Big Island of Hawaii, if not the planet, with numerous eruptions that took place within the last 100 years. Homes and structures in this part of the Lower Puna region got covered by lava from 4 different eruptions in a 70-year time span, starting in 1955 and in 1960, the Puu Oo eruption during the 80s and 90s, and as recently as the 2018 Lower East Rift Zone eruption. Kilauea's Puu Oo eruption on the Middle East Rift Zone lasted about 35 years, erupting from 1983 to 2018. In fact, Puu Oo sent a lava flow 13 miles or around 21 kilometers to the western edge of the town of Pahoa back in 2014. In fact, even some houses have gotten destroyed. The lava flow had stopped at the end of 2014, thus sparing the town of Pahoa from further destruction. This is what I would consider a wake-up call for the town of Pahoa. They dodged the bullet this time. Other coastal communities such as Kalapana and Kaimu also got destroyed during the Puu Oo Kupainanaha eruption in 1990. The Kupainanaha event that was downrift of Puu Oo was responsible for Kalapana and Kaimu's destruction. The Kupainanaha event, which means mysterious in the Hawaiian language, was active from 1986 to 1992. Getting back to the Lower East Rift Zone eruptions, in 1955, a 9-mile or 15-kilometer long line of fissures spread out west of Highway 130, going through parts of Leilani estates as well as parts of areas west of Kapoho Crater. This eruption lasted for about 88 days, from the 20th of February to the 26th of May, 1955. The short 1960 Lower East Rift Zone eruption lasted from the 13th of January to the 19th of February, 1960. The 1960 Kapoho eruption affected a small area around the Kapoho Cone and the most eastern tip of the Big Island of Hawaii. But the 2018 eruption lasted from the 3rd of May through the 5th of September 2018. And generally, Lower East Rift Zone eruptions tend to last from anywhere from 1 to 4 months. The 2018 Kilauea Lower East Rift Zone eruption was very destructive, with lava eliminating over 700 structures and partially destroying Leilani estates and completely burying Kapoho beach lots and vacation land with lava. Over 6 billion cubic meters of lava has erupted from the aforementioned 4 eruptions, adding hundreds of acres of new land to the Big Island of Hawaii. With all that said and done, do not move or build in this area that is marked in yellow on the map. The East Rift Zone is marked with a white line. The Lower Puna region on Kilauea's Lower East Rift Zone is susceptible to 2 to 3 destructive eruptions within a human time span. That's about 70 to 100 years. Leilani Estates lies in Lava Zone 1. Lava Zone 1 is an area plagued by repeated eruptions and usually follows on or around the rift zones. Lava zones on the Big Island go from 1, which is the most volcanically active, to 9, which is the least volcanically active. I did a video about lava zones a while back and I will post it in the description. Take a look at this footage I recorded that shows a house that got spared from Kilauea's 2018 Lower East Rift Zone eruption. The vents are just a few meters or a few feet away from the house. Kilauea's East Rift Zone runs right through here. While this house got spared this time around, the next time it may not get so lucky. A word of advice to anyone wanting to move to the Lower Puna area, whether it would be Leilani Estates or Kalapana, do not move to the Lower Puna region of the Big Island of Hawaii. It is not if, but when will the next Lower East Rift Zone eruption will happen. More than likely, an eruption will occur here at Leilani Estates or near this area, probably within the next 50 years. Thanks for watching.